Hey my loves, Miss Sarova here. I'm back again with another video. Now without wasting your time, I'm going to jump right into number one. Number one, act like a king to be treated like one. I saw this tip in the book 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and it's a very powerful statement. Don't sleep on it. So you kind of set the standard on how you want others to treat you. You can't expect everybody else to treat you so well and to treat you with softness and with kindness if you're not doing that to yourself. Set the standard. Treat yourself so well. Take pride in who you are and in how you look. Forget trying to compare yourself to people. Forget trying to think that someone else is better. Oh, I should have been. No, you're perfect just the way you are. You need to own who you are. You need to treat yourself with so much love so that everybody around you can kind of adjust to that. So act like a king to be treated like one. Treat yourself well and everybody else is going to adjust. Number two, work on your self-esteem as well as your mindset, because you need to have such a positive mindset. You need to work on having such a positive mindset that you get to a point where you feel and you believe wholeheartedly that you deserve the best in life, that you deserve good treatment, you deserve luxury, you deserve the best. You need to work on your mindset to such an extent so that you can really receive love and all these beautiful things well, and you don't have to be at a certain place where you're like, maybe I don't deserve this. Oh yes, you do. So work on your mindset to an extent where you feel like you're deserving of good things, and your self-esteem has a lot to do with it, because when you work on your self-esteem, someone trying to bash you or to come at you is not going to make you feel it is not going to make you feel some type of way. It's not going to make you look at yourself differently, because you've been working on your self-esteem to an extent where someone trying to come at you does not really affect you much. So work on your self-esteem, work on how you see yourself, so that when good things are happening to you, you can take them with grace and you can really feel like you're deserving of good things. Number three, never overpraise the bare minimum. Don't get me wrong, you need to show gratitude when people do the bare minimum. Show gratitude. I appreciate what you did, but don't overpraise it, especially when it comes to men, because then someone can get comfortable doing the bare minimum, because if you react a bit too much, they will think that she's probably not used to this kind of treatment. So let me just keep on doing the bare minimum. Really, it seems like I don't need to put effort with this one, because she seemed like this is new to her. So you need to understand that you're a lady, you're supposed to be treated like one. So when you meet a gentleman that is treating you so well, be so grateful that you've bumped into a gentleman that is treating you well. But when it comes to like the bare minimum things, show gratitude, but don't overpraise it. Like, just I hope that makes sense. Show gratitude, be happy, but don't overpraise it. Now that the smallest thing that he did, you talking about it the whole day like it's your first time getting good treatment. Appreciate that you have a gentleman. Appreciate that someone is willing to do something for you. But if it's like the bare minimum stuff, and that depends with your definition of bare minimum. If it's the bare minimum, show gratitude, but don't overpraise it. I hope that makes sense. Number four, invest in yourself. Don't be stingy when it comes to you. Invest in your looks, okay? Make sure that you look put together. Make sure that you look clean. You don't have to break the bank for it. You can still look really, really good, but on a budget. I made a video somewhere on my YouTube. You can check it out if you want to see how to look good on a budget. But invest in yourself, in the little things, even if you have to do it on a budget. Make sure you're clean. Make sure your hair, your nails are looking clean and put together, your outfits. You can still look good even when it comes to your outfits on a budget. So make sure you invest in good outfits, especially those that blend together, so that they're easy to pair them. So make sure you look good, make sure you look put together. When it comes to good treatment, especially when it comes to certain men, when they see that you take really good care of yourself, they kind of get pleasure in spoiling you. Like, oh, you're going to the salon, here, do your nails, here, do your hair, because he has already seen that you do that for yourself. So some people, they like to either match that or top that when it comes to treatment, to top what you're already doing for yourself, or to either match it, because they know she has set like a certain standard for herself when it comes to how she carries herself and how she treats herself, and it's only right if I either match that or top that. You get people like that. So yeah, invest in how you look. Make sure you look put together, make sure you look nice. It's not only about other people. You yourself, when you take really good care of yourself and you're neat and you're tidy, you really feel good. I promise you, when you look good, you feel so good. And you know this feeling from when you're wearing one of those nice outfits in your wardrobe and you put together, you just feel so good. You feel so confident. There is a certain level of confidence that comes with you being comfortable in your outfit. That's why you need to invest in your kind of fashion. It is okay if maybe a certain style is not something that's for you, but that's the beauty of individuality. You can get to be who you are but still look good. So you can just pick your style and wear it the best way you know how, right? So definitely invest in your looks. Number 5, work on your tone. You need to understand this. How you say certain stuff really has a huge impact on how the other person is going to digest what you're saying. So the manner in which you address someone, even if you're speaking about something important, even if you are making sense, the manner in which you deliver that message sometimes kind of determines if the other person is going to grasp what you're saying and understand it, or if they're going to take offense to it. So to avoid unnecessary problems or misunderstandings, try and deliver whatever message you have to deliver to the other person in the most calmest way you can. I am also working on this, because sometimes if I feel like the other person is disrespecting me, I'm mostly like I then feel disrespected, and you then find yourself just also trying to match their energy. So someone once told me, if someone is going high, go low. Okay, so when someone's like, yeah, blah, 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 you just stare at them while they're talking, while you are, calming down, and then deliver your message. I remember I had an argument with a girl a long time ago, and she kind of said something offensive, and I was pissed. So as I was trying to speak to her, she was cutting me, and then she would say stuff, and then at this point I'm trying to defend myself, and then I noticed our voices keep on going higher and higher. And after we cooled down and we're speaking, she was like, "You're making sense. It's just that your tone was the one that was also triggering me." And that said volume, because I then sat and thought about it. I was like, she's right. It doesn't matter if you're saying something that is valid and you are making 100% sense. The tone in which you say something definitely has an impact on the way the other person is going to take it. So try and deliver your messages, or whatever it is that you need to say when you're communicating with others. Try and be as calm as possible when speaking to people, so you can properly be heard. Because two people being high and loud and just fighting and arguing with each other, it doesn't end so well. So when someone is going high, go low. Just go low. Chill. The other person is going to just feel like, I'm the only one shouting here, and they will slowly turn their volume down. But remember, people are different. Just don't allow someone else's reaction to mess up your own reaction, right? So kind of control how you react to situations in a way. Make sure you're trying to be calm about delivering your message. Even if someone is disrespecting you, you can still say in a very calm way, "I don't appreciate the way you're speaking to me right now." And you say whatever it is that you need to say. You don't need to shout when they're shouting, okay? I hope that makes sense. Number 6, always say less than necessary. This is also another tip from the book 40 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And it is a very simple statement, but it says volume, okay? Don't be that person that is the loudest in the room. Be the person that is like, not saying too much. Because what happens is, saying too much creates expectations when it comes to people, because now they're like, she speaks so much about this. Let's say maybe it's a game, let's say you're very good at it, and you start to tell them, I'm very good at this game, yada yada yada. You go on and on and on, but you don't know that there's another person in the room that is quiet, not saying much, but they are really great at that game more than you. And now you get to raise expectations when it comes to the people around you, and now you have to kind of live up to that expectation, because now when, let's say, you are not playing the game, everybody's just going to be on you like, we need to see if you can put your money where your mouth is. And maybe it doesn't go so well because expectations are not always met. Okay, so to avoid that pressure on yourself, always say less than necessary. It's better, and it also leave a little bit of mystery to you when you just don't talk about everything about yourself. And this goes to all the situations. It's just better to not say much, and if people want to know more, then they can ask, than to be the one running your mouth. Don't be that. Okay, so always say less than necessary, and it saves you a lot of trouble. Number 7, I think, learn how to properly communicate with people and understand people. Like, learn how to properly communicate and understand people. Learn to talk, right? To have a conversation with someone while you're trying to understand them, not just to listen to reply. Okay, don't just be so focused on your own opinion that you don't pay attention to the other person, what they're saying, and trying to grasp what they're saying so you can understand where they're coming from and what they mean. So try and be patient, okay? Listen with understanding, and not just to listen for the sake of, well, I can't wait for you to finish so I can say whatever it is that I need to say. Okay, so work on that so that you can make people feel understood. Whenever you're speaking to people, they feel like, well, she really listens. You know, eye contact, and you're looking at someone, you're really understanding and trying to listen to what they're saying. It takes you a long way. So it makes people very comfortable to talk to you because they feel like, she gets me. And it's never a bad thing to have, okay? It's never a bad thing to have. It will take you a long way, even when it comes to your professional life. So make sure that you listen to understand. You really try and understand where someone is coming from, and not just have a conversation centered around your own opinions and what you want to say. So definitely work on your communication skills. Number 8, you need to be able to not settle, okay? Be willing to walk away when it comes to situations. And when people are fully aware of that, they know that you're not to be played with, okay? Because they know that you take pride in who you are and you don't take anything that you're not supposed to take. So be willing to walk away and be willing to have certain things that you don't tolerate, okay? So this goes all the way back to the boundaries. Be very big on certain boundaries. Don't let people just tiptoe all over your boundaries for the sake of, well, I'm your friend, or I'm your relative. Well, it doesn't matter who it is. You can still put them in their place respectfully and still be able to state your boundaries and let other people know that this is what I'm about. Okay, so yeah, that's all from me for today. I can do a part 2 if you guys would like. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you like if you would like to see more videos like this, and don't forget to turn on the notification button so that when I upload, you'll be the first to see. Thank you so much for watching.